lazy should not be fed is an old adage that should spur everyone into self-reliance and resourcefulness. Rather, we find pockets of able men, women, youth constituting a nuisance in the society. Blaming it on unemployment, some actually take to illegitimate deals, all in the name of survival. Yes, survival can be achieved also by envisioning life's dreams. Developing a vision for a full or part-time career helps to enhance your value proposition, giving you the art of creating your life as you want it. We have an empowerment life coach in the house today. My name is Edak. Stay with us. Welcome back. We have a powerful guest today, Mr. Lanre Olushola. Please introduce yourself, because I can't do it.
Well, I'm simply called the Catalyst, and my name is Lanre Olushola. I'm a life coach, I'm a psychotherapist, and an emotions therapist. A life coach is someone that, helps you when you're at a crossroad, and you don't know what decisions to make. A life coach, in summary, is one that helps you look at life holistically, approach life from a holistic perspective, and a life coach is one that helps you become all that you were born to be. And so you begin to look at life from 12 dimensions. One, your health and well-being, being spiritual, emotional, psychological, and physical well-being. You are able to, set goals in a smart way and look at always performing at your optimum and consistently performing. You are able to find contentment in life, not comparing yourself to other people or competing with other people or striving to be like other people. You know who you are, you know why you're here, you know what solution you were born to be and what problems you were born to solve. And so you are content with your life and with your calling and your purpose. A life coach is able to help you understand, what business you should be doing, what career you should pursue, and what you're wired for, because everyone is born with a gift and a talent, and everyone has a natural habitat. So a life coach helps you, streamline various options that are available and helps you zero straight into where you belong and what you're truly wired to do.
So how many of you are around so that you'll be able to cater for our society? Let me just, only Nigeria.
Well, my institution, the Olushola Lanre Coaching Academy, in the last 4 years, we have trained and certified with UK diplomas in excess of about 150 life coaches. So, and each one of them in different niche areas, they're doing very well. So there's some that are wellness coaches, there's some that are financial coaches, there's some that are relationship coaches. And you know that relationship is a need, and you cannot achieve anything by yourself. You need people. There's some that are family coaches, there's some that are goals and performance coaches. So we have different life coaches in different areas doing phenomenally well across Africa.
So far, so good. Have you had any outstanding person that you've met, trained on this?
Oh yeah, there are different people
that are outstanding. I think that's good, like you.
Yeah, there are different people that are even better. I mean, we have the Steve Harrises of this world. We have the...
In Nigeria?
Yeah. We have the Bankoles of this world. We have the Paul Fools of this world. They're phenomenal people that have come through, and they're doing incredible things. Yeah.
So how do you run your program?
Well, first of all, you enroll in a class-based program. So you may enroll to be a life coach, you may enroll to be a psychologist, you may enroll to be a workplace psychologist, you may enroll to be a child psychologist. And we have an affiliation with a UK institution that has certified professionals in the UK for the last 200 years. And so you attend our program. We put you into a 6-week classroom program And after the 6 weeks, you're required to go and intern and practice by coaching for 100 hours. And then you do your tests and your exams. And then once you pass all of these criteria, you get your UK diploma in either life coaching, psychology, child psychology, or workplace psychology.
Because we need to learn these things quite early, how have you been able to impact the youth?
When you understand that you're a messenger, you have a message, then the next thing is you need to ask yourself, who am I called to? And, they say that 70% of the Nigerian population is the youth. Now, the next thing you need to ask yourself is, where are they? And what is the best medium to reach them? And so what we've done is we have distilled our message and our solution into bits that are digestible, and and we are deploying it on social media, which is where the youth live. They say there's 11 million people on Facebook. It's not, your generation or the older generation that live on Facebook. It's the youth. And so we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Google Plus, and we on a daily basis for the last 4 years, I've sent a message out. For the last 4 years, I'm also on an Airtel platform that is called Celebrity Connect, where I send out an inspirational message every morning, a voice blog every morning. Also on all the networks, there are tips that we have sent out to the youth. There are tips on, maximizing your potential, succeeding, making money, on managing conflicts, there are different tips for married people. And so what we've done is we have taken our message and we have broken our messages down into chunkable bits, digestible bits, and we disseminate these messages on different platforms that the youth, they feed on.
Let's take a break. When we come back, Mr. Lanre is going to tell us what his fees are like. Stay with us.
Travel in style and comfort with Anyekanabasi Transport Company. Are you traveling for studies, business, tourism, pleasure or leisure? Anyekanabasi Transport Company will take you there. From Lagos to Abuja, Calabar, Eket, Oron, Ikotabasi, Ikotekbene, Port Harcourt, Umuahia and Uyo, Anyekanabasi Transport Company will surely take you there in safety without hassles. Our fares are pocket friendly and our team of staff is second to none. Visit Anyekanabasi Transport Company today at 54 Funsho Williams Road by Empire Bus Stop opposite BRT Station, Surulere, Lagos. Telephone 0817-272-6977, 0817-272-6978. Anyekanabasi Transport Company. Friendship without equal.
Welcome back. Mr. Lanre,
Yes, ma'am.
do you charge some fee or how do you make money from it?
Well, the truth be told, we give quite a number of scholarships, which pretty much balances out what we do. So from certifying and training people to become coaches, psychologists, and psychotherapists, we're breaking even. Because also we recognize that, it is a calling and it's a need in our environment today because of the number of drug addicts that we have, the number of people that are depressed. And let me shock you, the WHO has said that the world's deadliest disease by the year 2030 will be depression, not cancer, not HIV. By the year 2020, the world's deadliest disease will be depression. And so there's a lot of depressed people in our environment. And so we believe that it's our assignment to equip people, to train people that we believe are called to become life coaches, people that we believe that are called and naturally gifted and wired to become psychologists and psychotherapists.
Yeah. Believe. How do you know? How do you know that someone is called for that work?
Okay, you know that.
Because as we were discussing, I see myself doing all those things. I want to be alive. I want to to take care of children. I want to do this one. I want to do this one.
So you use the word I want to.
Okay, so.
There's a difference between a need and a want. Okay. And by the time you interrogate and you ask a couple of questions, you will get to the motive. I say to people, the reason why you do what you do is more important than what you do. It is the determining factor that keeps you doing what you're supposed to be doing or getting out of it. So for a lot of people, it's cool to want to do it. It's cool to want to help people. We want to help everyone. But the truth is not everyone is wired to be a doctor. There are some people that if they see blood, they will faint. You know, and there are some people that in the heart of blood spraying everywhere, they are calm. And not everybody can do it. Number one, you must be patient. Number two, you must be a great listener. Number three, you must really love people. Number four, it's not about the money. It's about the impact. It's about transforming people's lives. And so for us, you know, we're able to ask a series of questions that help us understand, you know, why you want to do it. And for some people that have come through our institutions, it's not just because they want to be a coach or a psychologist. They need to sort themselves out. Exactly. So they've come to acquire the knowledge just to sort themselves out.
Because when you sort yourself, you can help another person.
In fact, that's the first point. You first need to sort yourself first before you can sort someone else. Because what you don't have,
you can't give.
You can't give. So for us, you know, the class-based sessions are to help sort you out because it's very, very practical. It's real. And people bring in all their problems and we are able to solve those problems in those classes. And their colleagues we're able to match them with their colleagues that invariably learn how to solve those problems from those practical 6-week classes. On the backdrop of that, you know, you go and do an internship program where you solve a lot of problems and you record 100 hours of solving problems, you know. So we unleash solutions to the world. We unleash people that find problems and solve problems, which is truly what life is supposed to be about. You know, the reason why we're where we are in Nigeria today is because, you know, you have a talk show now, and some people are watching. They want to go and do a talk show, not because they are wired and called to do talk show, but because of that copycat spirit, you know. So you open a shop to sell shoes, and you are gisting with your friend.
I can sell shoes too now.
Then they get into it. And so there's misplaced people, misplaced priorities, and misplaced solutions. And the sooner we get back to that and introspect and ask ourselves, you know, why was I created? What problem was I created to be a solution to? Who am I? And you become true to the answers to those questions. That's when you start living. There's a difference between being alive and living. And you don't start living until you have discovered your purpose.
And the earlier you do it, the better.
Well, I find out that some people discover early. Some people discover the midterm of their life. Some people discover late in their lives. But all things always work together for good. Because there is nothing you've gone through that is wasted. I mean, I used to be a civil engineer, and I used to be a serial entrepreneur. I was running 8 different businesses. And I find out that, you know, what I learned about people in the 13 to 15 years that I ran my own businesses, none of it is to waste. I find that structural engineering teaches you to build structures that last. Now I build the structures of people's lives that last. So there is nothing that you go through in life that is wasted. Everything works together for your good. You've just got to see it from that perspective, and you've got to be a learner. And you've got to learn from everything, including a foolish man, including a madman, including a stupid man, because you can learn the consequences of stupidity and foolishness from a foolish man.
So when you help people to develop to find their vision, do you help them to fund the projects?
You know, every good idea may not generate revenue to fund it, but every good idea always has within it the resources that are required. So we don't just help you discover
Your talent.
Your talent. We help you discover who you are. We help you discover the solution that you were born to be and how to package it. We help you understand, the environment that you prosper in and everything within your environment that you need, that you already have. We say to people, it's not what you don't have that is the problem. It's what you have and you don't use. It's what you have that you don't know that you have. It's what you have that you despise, that is slowing you down, not what you don't have. So everything that you need, you have it. Every resource.
Really?
Yes. Every resource that you require is around you somewhere. You know someone that knows someone that knows someone. You know something that somebody needs. We say to people, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. You can take that first step. You need to understand and embrace the passion, because passion sells. People buy into passion. People buy into the reason why you're doing what you're doing, not what you're doing. So you find out that, in these crimes, people have been able to sell the solution that they were born to be. Look, the reason why people buy Panadol is not because of the package. They buy Panadol because it solves a headache or pain problem. When you position as a solution to a particular problem, the problem sometimes pays you ahead for the solution. And therein lies the resources that you need. So for some people, there are different dynamics to fund, your solution, different dynamics to fund, your purpose and your calling, or to fund your vision. But a lot of people lay too much emphasis on money. It's not money that is the problem. Money is just a means. There are other things that you may need to focus on first before seeking.
And when you discover yourself, I think the rest will be easy.
They asked Socrates, one of the greatest philosophers of our time, what the three most important things in life are. And Socrates said, 1, know thyself. 2, know thyself. 3,
know thyself.
And they asked him, why the same answer 3 times? He said, if you do not know yourself, you can never become yourself. So a lot of people do not know who they are. And so they have never become themselves. And you can only, be yourself, and no one can be like you. When you copy people, you can only be but second best. Copycat.
Let's take a break. When we come back, we are going to talk more about rehabilitation. Stay with us.
Travel in style and comfort with Anyeka Abasi Transport Company. Are you traveling for studies, business, tourism, pleasure or leisure? Anyeka Abasi Transport Company will take you there. From Lagos to Abuja, Calabar, Eket, Oron, Ikotabasi, Ikotekbene, Port Harcourt, Umuahia and Uyo, Anyeka Abasi Transport Company will surely take you there in safety without hassles. Our fares are pocket friendly and our team of staff is second to none. Visit Anyeka Abasi Transport Company today at 54 Funsho Williams Road by Empire Bus Stop opposite BRT Station, Surulere, Lagos. Telephone 0817-272-6977, 0817-272-6978. Anyeka Abasi Transport Company. Friendship without equal.
Welcome back, Mr. Lanre.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, cannabis, substance abuse in Nigeria is quite common amongst the youth. Are you into rehabilitation?
Yes, we are. And, it's not just cannabis. There's alcohol addiction, there's sex addiction, there is drug addiction, So there's a lot of problems in our society today. And it's an escapist mindset. people are trying to escape from their reality and from their problems. And they're focusing on escaping through, relationships, through sex, through drugs and the like, through alcohol and the likes. People have lost hope. People have lost a sense of who they are. People do not know why they're here. People are lost. And so, we need to help people discover who they are. We need to help them master who they are. We need to reintroduce them to themselves so that they can give expression to being who they were born to be. So a lot of times we help people that have addictions, yes.
How do you identify or locate them?
And they come to us.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
You don't go looking for them.
We're a private practice. And so,
Okay.
We've had situations where people that have sex addictions, or people that, are, same-sex orientation, want to kick it. They want to be delivered from it. People that have drug challenges, alcohol addictions, sex addictions, they just approach us and, the first thing we say, there's no judgment in here. We're here to help solve your problems, and there's a reason why you picked us. And so, we are committed to helping you, not judging you, because of our various levels of study. We're able to understand people and why people do what they do and what people really want, and we're able to help them, lead them towards the life that they deserve to lead.
What would be your parting shot?
Well, I believe in the power of the human spirit and in the power of the human mind, which we psychologists call your subconscious, because it controls 90% of everything that you would ever be or you would ever do. But the one
90%.
90%. Yeah. 90%, yes. And so the onus lies on you to discover who you are, to discover why you're here, to discover the solution that you were born to do, to discover the problem that you're a solution to identify where that problem is and the best way for you to solve that problem.
Lanre, you're a blessing to mankind.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming.
God bless you.
We'll be right back. Medicine from your kitchen today is how to brighten your teeth. If you have stains, yellow teeth, those kind of stains on your teeth, you have this baking soda in your kitchen, what you use to bake and cook some soups. All you have to do is to take your toothbrush, dip in water, and you take a little like this and brush your teeth with it. You can brush it like twice a week if it's not very bad. If it's very bad, you can do it for a whole week every day. You'll see the difference. Something that you can do once in a while. But this does not replace your toothpaste. You brush your mouth first with your toothpaste, rinse it off before you now take this one to brush it. You brush it. The doctor showed us the other time how to brush our teeth. You don't go just gently. It will clean off the stains, especially stains from tobacco. Some foods have dark colors that maybe minerals have that when you drink, it will stain your teeth. This will help you to clean it out. Thank you for watching. That's my tip for you today. See you next time.